Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we will be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 7. This is Gung Ho. And I'm almost done with this series. I've had so many issues with it, but that's a conversation for another day. So as you can see, he's just Classified Series. So I'm going to go ahead. We've seen the unboxings of these. They're not special. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to unbox it, and then we'll take a look at it. Alright, so right off the bat, let's get the scale thing out of the way. He's coming in at just shy of 7, I'd say 6 3/4. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at approximately 2. Depth-wise, 1.5 inches at the most. Let's zoom in on him here. Take a look. So that is not, oh, excuse me, that is not wrong. What you're seeing is his actual paint. And as you can see, his eyes are not very well done at all. It's so unfortunate. We've got paint through here that just doesn't quite match. Hair right there. Yeah, he's got a tattoo on him. There's a little bit of silver and blue and black right here. Black and silver right there. Coming down the figure, he's got this accessory piece here. He's got hands that are painted. Belt buckle is painted, and the belt is painted. This is a piece of plastic, rubbery plastic. In the back, it looks like this. It's got some nice molded detail to it. This is a gunmetal gray. That's why it shows up a little bit differently. Coming down the figure, we've got, those are T-jointed ball joints for hips. Don't know how well y'all can see in there, but I can see the ball joint going into it. We got camo coming down, black knee caps there, not on here. This is some more of that gunmetal color. Just more of it, shows up better. And the feet. Alright. His cap won't stay on. Oh, focus. His cap won't stay on. It is molded well enough though. He comes with this weapon. Looks like it's just cast in that fleck. Oops, that fleck plastic. Same thing with this one. He's got this weapon here. Again, cast in that fleck plastic. And the last thing he comes with is this backpack thingy, and it's just there's no paint on it. It's just a thing to hold the weapons. Alright, let's zoom out a tinch. Alright, so this should plug on like that. Okay, one of these weapons here will go in here, theoretically. Another weapon will come in. I don't expect this to be a long review, folks. I think you all are going to see what you need to see here relatively quickly. Alright, so that does go in there. It's just the gun's a little warped. Let's see, how about this one? Yeah, you can make kind of force this one to do it too. Neither of these are very happy. I'm wondering if there's a... Alright, that doesn't stay in. Maybe I'm doing these wrong. So there are no pictures on how this is supposed to go. So I truly am just kind of winging this, trying to figure it out. This has been part of the problem that I've had with this line. Their weapons, while they may be appropriate and they might make sense for the character, they don't really have the capacity to use them. I mean, I would think this would go here, but it's not going to fit. And even if it does, it won't stay on his back there, I don't think. Alright. His hat won't even stay on. Now, as always, I grant that I could be doing something... Pardon me. I always grant that I could be doing something incorrectly, but this is just not right. When you have to... Well, see, there's no way... Look at how it's made. There's no way this is going to be able... Can you all even see that? Look at the hand, the way that it's designed. There's no way that is going to fit in there. It's just, it's not. It's not going to fit in there. And it's not designed to go sideways here. If this is the handle, I can't get it in there without bending it. These things are slightly rubbery, but how in the hell are you supposed to get that thing in there? I don't see how you can without absolutely destroying it. And you're going to take the paint off of it when you try this. This thing, he can hold this one. This one he can hold. So he can hold one of his weapons accurately. No, because this is the butt of the gun. It should be... But that's the magazine. Alright, even trying to do it this way, which doesn't make any sense because there's the trigger guard. No, this thing's not going to work either. That's just a poor design. And this thing is enclosed, so the only way to get it in there is probably going to be to... Man, why are they not molding hands onto these guns so you could just plug them right in? That would make so much more sense, and that would make this line actually workable. Articulation wise, head can go up to there, down to there. It's on a hinge, double hinge, and he can definitely do the possessed all the way around. He has a good ab crunch right there. Arms can go all the way around, bicep rotation. Double jointed elbow gets a little caught up in this piece right here. The wrist can go all the way around. It can come in that far and out that far. Ball peg for the waist, so you get all the articulation you need there. Legs can kick forward that far, back that far. Thigh rotation goes all the way around. On this side you do have this piece here, which I guess are smoke grenades. Knee, double jointed, goes that far. Both sides. Yeah, you're not going to get any better than that. Calf rotation. And the feet can go back that far. Forward just a little bit. There's not even any toe articulation on this one. And then they've got that funky, weird thing there. So he can do the full splits. Just not well. So standing on his own, that's as far as he can stand flat-footed, which is acceptable. That's adequate. I'll give him that. Let's do scale comparison. Man, look at that face. The eyes are what's messing with me. Let's do scale comparison, and then we'll final thoughts wise, this thing's a mess. But then again, the whole classified series so far has been a mess for me. I'm sure there's people that absolutely love this thing, and you know, it's the definitive version of Gung Ho for them, and that's great. That's fine. I am happy you are happy with your copy. For me, this thing is a hot mess. It doesn't pose well. I've got paint issues. That face leaves a hell of a lot to be desired. I'm not entirely sure what Hasbro was thinking with this. He can't hold his weapons. Look, if I have to heat a piece of plastic to get a gun in its hand, there's a problem there. I'm going to lose paint if I try and force the weapons into his hands. This is just like Scarlet, who couldn't hold her knives. There's a lot of problems with this thing. The playability is extremely limited because of the way that they've done this. The materials feel okay. The guns are kind of rubbery, but and they're bent because of the packaging. I get that, I do. But at the same time, it's almost unforgivable. They spent a lot of time and effort into making this thing, and it doesn't show it at all, except in the paint. The cost of it was $20. So I can't argue with the cost. I really can't. And perhaps this is an example where you get what you pay for. $20, we should expect better. At least I think so, for $20. If this was my first classified figure, I would be extremely disappointed. And looking back on them, I'm really not sure there's going to be a classified figure that I can point to and say, oh my god, this thing's great. I really don't. I wouldn't... Look, for me to complete a shelf of these things, it's going to definitely be a diorama. And for it to be a diorama, I'm going to need to be able to pose them. And they're going to have weapons that are appropriate and accessible for them. And they don't. When I can't put a weapon in the hand of it, that's a fail. That's just a flat-out fail. Excuse me. So here's the deal. I'm looking for a Baroness, and I might get the... See, I don't even want the Zartan bunch. I wouldn't mind having the twins, and that might just round out the entirety of my collection. I've got a Destro, I've got Cobra Commander, I've got... I wouldn't mind having... do I have a Lady J, or was that a Scarlet? I've got a Scarlet. I wouldn't mind having a Lady J. And then there's not really many more I'm going to want. I'm thinking one shelf of these, if at all. And that would be them maybe storming Cobra headquarters with the Commander sitting down and Destro beside of him in the Baroness. why can't we have the Baroness that I'd like? I'm probably going to have to get a Mafex figure and make a Baroness because you can't buy them. The difficulties with obtaining things from this line, it just, I don't know. I don't think this is something I'm going to continue to purchase beyond just the couple. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this review, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Are you tired all the time? Do you run out of energon for no apparent reason? Do other robots laugh at you and call you weakling? Do you feel like there should be more to life than what you are experiencing? Then you should try Vitamin John. It is the world famous Energon supplement. No steroids whatsoever. We all use all natural products. Vitamin John can turn losers like this one. Hey. Poof. Into magnificent specimens like these.
Hey there, big boy. You want to come over and see me sometime?
So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by.